Hey, what's up everyone? How's everyone feeling today? This is Mark Perry back at you with another video. And today's topic, I want to discuss rejection. How to overcome rejection. When you're talking to sellers, when you're talking to buyers, that's today's topic. So understand that when you're doing real estate is all about a numbers game. I mean, that's really typically any business that you get into, but mainly real estate. From my experience, real estate is a numbers game. So you're going to go through a lot of people. You're going to go through a lot of sellers, a lot of buyers. It's part of the business. But don't be discouraged about it, because there's going to be a lot of no's. There's going to be a lot of cussing you out. They're going to hang up the phone on you. These things do happen, but you don't never want to get discouraged by it. What you want to do is get yourself to be motivated to push you even further. To be like, you know what? I'm one seller away to saying yes. I'm one seller away to saying yes. Keep a positive mental attitude as you're going through this. Don't never get discouraged about it. Don't never have doubts or fears about it, because it's going to materialize and you're going to continue to get a lot more doubt and fear. So as you evolving and as you're going through these sellers, these motivated sellers or hot leads, warm leads, it doesn't matter. Keep in mind that you have to keep your composure. You just have to say, thank you, I appreciate your time. I'll follow up with you. If they're not motivated. If they're motivated, you get the details, get them back with an offer, and you go from there. But, people get discouraged about this rejection. They get discouraged because they never really experienced it, or they never really talked to a lot of people to understand the rejection of it. So just keep in mind that the more that you, let me take that real quick, the more that you understand that this is part of the business, the more it's going to be part of the business. But it's going to motivate you to even go even further. This is a selling thing. You got to buy a house and then resell it. You have to negotiate the best of your abilities. If you haven't never negotiated before, just record yourself as you're on these conversations with these sellers or buyers, and then figure out ways that you can improve to be more of a negotiation person. And if you feel like there's doubt and fear when you're talking, just figure out, how can I improve that? From my experience, I've been doing it for a while, but at first I did feel some type of way when people were saying no, 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 and they kept saying no, and then I was feeling discouraged about it. But I had to listen to things. I had to keep my faith up. And the more that I did that, the more that I got the yes. And then after that, I got another yes. And after that, I got another yes. So it's like a snowball effect. Once you shift the mind to understand, like, okay, I get a yes. And then next thing you know, you build the confidence, because all we really need is something to boost us to be more confident. When you're always getting no's and you haven't seen any results yet, it's not so much going to build your confidence. But once you get one little thing to make you build your confidence, maybe a maybe, or hey, I'll call you back. Those little things can build your confidence up. And the more that you build your confidence up, the more you're going to feel confident on the phone, the more you're going to feel confident in what you're selling. Just the more you're going to feel confident about the whole thing, the whole situation. So, my advice is just don't never get, discouraged about it, because it's all part of the business. It's all part of this game, that we play in real estate. And you have to continue to move forward and just always have a positive mental attitude through this whole process. In the past, when I first started real estate, I still didn't have the positive attitude of getting deals done. But as I evolved and worked on myself and developed myself better, I have a positive, pleasing attitude towards everything, towards, sellers, buyers. I always know that things are going to work out now, but it took time for me to get that way. But you can get that way too. You just got to go out there and go experience it, and then just know what I need to work on, and then just start working on it, on yourself. Because really, doing this whole thing is really a mental thing. And if you have a strong mental attitude that that things will work out, that you're going to get deals closed, that someone's going to say yes to you, the more that you have that faith, the more that you have that belief, the more that the deals will close for you, the more that you will get deals under contract. Because you have to believe that you can get these deals under contract. You have to believe that you can make this type of money. Because if you don't believe it on an unconscious level, then you're not going to be able to make that type of money. And that takes work to work on yourself, especially if you come from a background where you never seen a lot of money, or none of your family never experienced a lot of money. That takes work within you to get to that level. You know, just like myself, you know, it took work for me to understand that I could get to this level, to this status, by me working on myself and by me developing myself. So that's really what it is in a nutshell. I mean, don't get discouraged of rejections. You know, just let it be what it is. Continue to move forward in it, and have a positive attitude in it, and then things will always work out. Know your numbers, and get back quickly, because one of the videos that I actually talked about was that it's all about speed. You know, speed is the key. So if you got the numbers, if you know where you need to be at on these prices, then go back quickly, especially if they're motivated, and just tell them the offer, put the thing under contract, and then get it sold to an end buyer. And that's how you can make your profit. Always remember that, you know, the key to wholesaling houses is motivation plus equity equals results. They have to be motivated, they have to have equity, and then that equals to your results. Because most people are not going to be motivated, and that's where people get the, you know, they feel uncomfortable because people are not wanting to sell. Most people are not going to want to sell, but that's okay though, because there's plenty of people out there that do want to sell and that are motivated to sell. You never know what the situation or circumstance is of any person. So you just got to keep that in mind and keep that faith that there is deals out there and you still can get the deals done, regardless of whatever market you're in. If the market's hot, if the market's tight, if there's not a lot of inventory, whatever it is, as long as you believe that there's deals out there, you'll get the deals. So that's all I really got for today. Also, as well, I'm going to be putting more content out there about real estate and how you can get involved in real estate and be creative through seller finance and lease options, wholesaling, small apartment buildings, etc. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification button, and I'll be sharing more videos with you. And also share this with someone else that's someone that needs this, that could be inspired by this, if they're doing seller lead calls, or if they're doing buyer calls, where they can be inspired by this video. So that's all I got for today, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Have a wonderful day.